No, we had to make sure I was recording. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. Man, let him come back with another video. Hey, man, look, man, today we got that boy TP Locs. You feel me? And I have not watched the whole video. I have not even started watching the video yet. Shout out to TP Locs, man. Make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications. Comment down below on... Oh God, that just made my heart jump right there. But comment down below on what y'all want to see from me next. Comment down below on just what y'all want to see, period. You feel me? So let's hop straight into this video. We not about to waste any more time. Let's hop straight into it. Let's get it. Let's go. That boy really snipping them though.
And I
keep really snipping them.
okay.
Damn.
This will be fun. I am definitely sentimental.
Boy, you got a nut head, boy. But yeah, got a nut head, my boy. Yeah, got a nut head, my boy.
What's good, YouTube? TP.
Then your hoodie say Dread.
TP.
Then your name say Locs.
Here. Obviously, you've already seen the thumbnail. Hopefully, you've seen the live. Let's get this video started. Why? There's two ways that I can answer this question. There's the long way and there's the short way. If you like the long way, I encourage you to go check out my live. It was a 1 hour live that I did with you guys. It was extremely fun. You guys are roasting me, but I think we had a good time. If you want to see the long, elaborate explanation, go check it out.
That trim knocked off about 10 years off of my age. Now that is good news.
But the short of why was, for a long time, you guys, with my locks, I have been neglecting my health. You guys kind of saw that manifest itself through my physical appearance. You've seen my weight ebb and flow. But what I didn't realize, mainly because I had these amazing locks on top of my head, was that my scalp and my hair was actually seeing some negative consequences because of the neglect to my health as well. You guys who have been following my channel know that I have been dealing with a scalp condition this entire time. When it came to identifying that scalp condition, because my father had it, I didn't ever think that it was necessary for me to go to a dermatologist, because I had always felt, I'd seen my dad deal with it, I had seen that he was able to manage it by just having regular washes, using certain products, but he was able to manage it holistically. So me being young and having all the youth and vitality that he didn't have, I felt like I was gonna be able to manage it as well. I was wrong. One particular thin spot near my crown that sort of started to resemble almost like a bald spot. It was a thinning spot, but at the time, of course, I was in my mid-20s, didn't really pay too much attention to it like most people in their mid-20s. And I told myself that my lock journey at some point would glaringly reveal that it was time for me to cut all my hair off. At some point, if I'm actually going bald, my hair is gonna reveal this big ass bald spot. It absolutely is gonna reveal this spot. And for the first 2 to 3 years, the spot didn't grow. I wasn't really concerned about it. One thing that was consistent about that spot was that it would tend to itch. Crown seemed to be more tender. And I started to feel more and more like there were problems that needed to be addressed.
The real question is, do you have an Up Next satin line beanie, bro? If you don't, you need to go copy the first link in the description, bro. That's what's really going on, TP. You got that regular ass beanie, that's what's really going on.
Now. And even though I knew that I had a scalp condition, I had this little thin spot that was sort of feeling a little weird, my goals and everything that our family was trying to accomplish was always put forward. This period, this grind, you guys have been able to see, and I'm really happy that you've been able to see this, but you've been able to see my family go from income restricted units in Seattle to now be homeowners in Dallas, Texas, from retail Microsoft to now being in corporate Microsoft as a BPM. Like, you guys have been able to see this growth. You've been able to see this grind firsthand.
Hey, so I wonder, like, do corporate also got something to do with you cutting off your locks? Like you just mentioned it, like you got a job in corporate and things of that nature. Like, I see some people in corporate type shit with locks with like 2-string twister, things of that nature, but still you definitely gonna get judged rather than having like a bald head is more acceptable. We know that.
Week by week, video by video. In all actuality, even though we've been able to achieve some great things as a family, oftentimes we've neglected things that probably should have been held in higher regard and higher importance, right?
Hey TP, I'm gonna be the good friend. Go ahead and tell you got a booger hanging out right there. I'm gonna be the good friend though and tell you. See, these other niggas, they not gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
AKA our health. It was almost like back in the day when I was chunky. When I was chunky, I knew that I was chunky.
Come on, bro.
Nobody that's chunky and out of shape and actually feels that way themselves wakes up and looks in the mirror and goes, oh, I guess that's all right. No, that's not what I did. And maybe that's you, but that wasn't me. I would wake up every single morning and I knew exactly what I had to do to get back right. The problem was I felt like I had the luxury to procrastinate. And that's how I felt about these locks. I knew that I needed to figure out what was going on with my scalp. I knew that I needed to go to a dermatologist. And I knew that I probably wasn't gonna be able to take my locks along the way with me on that journey. But I just couldn't cut them. I just couldn't bring myself to cut them until the day that I ultimately decided. It was a Thursday. I'd been working all day, and I didn't wake up that morning deciding that I was gonna cut my locks. But by the time it was time for me to take lunch, I knew I couldn't have these locks on my head anymore. I knew it was time. So I grabbed this camera, walked into the bathroom, took my lunch, and decided to do it. I told my wife, I told my daughters, I sort of gauged, you know what I'm saying, their responses as I had been doing, you know, on and off jokingly in the weeks leading up to this moment, and I cut them. I had my wife help. She was really, really eager and anxious, you know, to help me out with that process because she had been an integral part in, you know, sort of maintaining them, so I could blame her for the damage. I told my oldest daughter because the last time I told her, she was really, really emotional about it. This time she was supportive, so that helped as well. And ultimately, y'all, I sat in that chair and I just start cutting them locks.
Bro, you know what's crazy though, bro? I can sit here and joke on TP all day long, bro, but just to see like a black man with locks, like a successful black man, you know what I'm saying, that most people probably wouldn't call him successful because he probably ain't got like 1 million subscribers right now. But the thing is, bro, he taking care of his kids, he taking care of his family, he got a business, you feel me? He working a job, you feel me? And he taking care of his people. And as a man, that's all you really here for. So salute to TP, man. Shout out to TP Locs, bro. Real shit.
One by one. And honestly, as I was cutting those locks, it was just a satisfying sound. It was just a satisfying feeling.
Damn, I bet that shit feel good.
Oddly, I didn't mourn the locks at all. I was relieved. I felt like I was on a
brand new journey. I
felt like I had finally done the right thing for myself. And ultimately, that's the decision that gives me the most solace. I went into the room with my daughters and saw their reaction. They looked up at me, nothing changed. They still loved on me. They still gave me hugs and kisses. My youngest daughter actually seemed to take more of an affinity to me, which is actually pretty funny. It just gave me all the affirmation and assurance that I needed that I had done the right thing. As long as my family is behind me, I'm absolutely fine. And when I went live and I shared the news with you guys, I was pleasantly surprised to see all the support that I got. And I want to say here today, thank you for all of you that did show me that support, that are continuing to show me that support. And thank you for those who showed me the support and are opting out. I completely understand that you're here for one reason and you may not want to continue. I will say though, what's coming next is going to be extremely exciting. Now, on the topic of changes, let's talk about what's next for this channel. First and foremost, we are going to continue with Loc content. Loc content is going to be primarily through our shorts. Shorts have been giving me a great way to sort of react, provide some humor, do some skits, a lot of little things that are hopefully going to add value to this channel. I am going to be doing long form videos as well, like these, that I am going to be editing up weekly for you as well. We're going to be doing family stuff. My wife and I have a podcast that we want to put out through this channel. We got more fitness content that's going to be coming out because I know you guys love tracking the gains. We got lifestyle content,
you big as hell.
Content that's going to be coming.
You big as
hell. And my wife, my entire family has been signed to the Kim Dawson agency out here in the DFW area. So we're going to be tracking some of that journey as well. Our family has been making some big moves and we plan to take you all along the way with us. Those of y'all who is willing at least. Okay, so we hope that you continue to support us, but again, we understand if you do not. Now, lastly, before we end this video, I know there's one more thing that you guys want me to cover. This is the most important question, and y'all probably offended that I've waited this long to answer it, okay? The question being, are you going to be growing your locks again, TP Locs? And the answer is, without a doubt, 100% yes, okay? With a catch. Now that catch.
Hey man, y'all tell this man, go buy the Up Next lifestyle satin line beanie, bro. You feel me? Up Next satin line beanie. You dig what I'm talking about? Because of the simple fact, I feel like that can have a huge, and it could help improve his scalp journey. You feel me? In all seriousness. Shout out to bruh. Shout out to TP. Yo, it like you can see like the whole video I'm smiling, like that shit make a nigga want to smile, cause like that's what you want in the future, bro. You want I seen that he got like a children's book or something to that nature. Like that's what you want, bro. You you want like an empire like that. Like you don't want to grow up with all tattoos and shit on your face looking crazy, and like you don't want to be, have you a calm lifestyle, you feel me? How you some bags, how you know what I'm saying, chick, kids, whatever, whoop the whoop, you feel me? But that's the end of this reaction video. I'm gonna catch y'all folks later, bro. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure that like button. Shout out to that boy TP once again. Catch y'all folks later. Peace.